Pisces, what is going on with y'all today? How is y'all feeling? Welcome to Melanated Mindfulness Tarot. And as I welcome you into this space, I would like to send you all the good energy and positive vibes that you need in this moment, okay? Before we get into y'all reading, I do want to let y'all know that if you are looking for a personal or a private reading, if you want to follow me on Facebook, TikTok, Instagram, or anything like that, all of that information will be in the description box below. And if you are a person who appreciates good energy and positive vibes and you have not yet subscribed to the channel, please let me know what you're waiting on. Please let me know what you're waiting on. Alright, I done did the cut. Spirit, can you give us the cards that we need in order for them to be able to receive this message with an open mind and an open heart? You know the messages that they need to hear. Can you please give me a word for me to be able to articulate it and deliver it in the best way possible? Okay. Alright, Pisces. We got something going here. We starting off with something here, okay? I'm assuming we need at least 2 more cards. That was one. And this is the Thoth Tarot deck, so I'll go over the cards and then I will give y'all the energy of each card and then put y'all scenario together, okay? I thought we was going to get the last one, but we ain't got the last one yet. Spirit, can you give us the last card that we need in order? All right. All right. So we got the 5 of Wands, the Princess of Wands in reverse, the Knight of Swords, the 8 of Swords in reverse, the Knight of Disc, and then the 7 of Swords. Okay? This is how the energy is starting off. Talking about internal conflict, you know, pretty much battling with yourself, right? And it goes from the 5 of Wands into the Princess of Wands in reverse. So it's really like fighting against yourself about what it is that you want to do, right? Like who you are, or who you see yourself being, right? It's in reverse, okay? So if this card was in the upright, it'll be like, I'm free. I'm letting go of, you know, anything that doesn't serve me. I'm finding myself. I'm elevating. I'm evolving. I'm raising my vibration. I'm doing all the things that I need to do in order for me to better me. Excuse me. However, that card comes out in reverse, right? The Knight of Swords is talking about like paying attention to your thoughts, regardless of what somebody else may think, regardless of what somebody else may perceive from how you know you need to move for yourself. It needs to be done. Spirit is showing up and Spirit is giving you the thoughts, the knowledge, the information, right? Putting this all in your brain, telling you to do exactly what you need to do for yourself. And then you come in with the 8 of Swords, which is like, I be having all these ideas, but I don't want to do it because this. I don't want to do it because I don't want to make somebody feel some type of way, or I don't want to do it because it's not normalized, or I don't want to do it because I'm not going to be accepted, right? You be having these thoughts, these exact things that you know you're supposed to do, and then you'll come in with all the negative stuff, like the what ifs. You know what I'm saying? Like, what if this go wrong, or what if this happened, or what if this person do that? If you are being put in a position to do what's best for yourself, do it. Because if you're not choosing to do what's best for yourself, then you're choosing the opposite, right? You can't be a people pleaser. I mean, you can if you really choose to, but how does being a people pleaser actually serve you, right? And that is the energy that has you stagnant, or feeling like you're not able to move forward, or feeling like, you know, I'm stuck. This is the energy that's telling you, I'm stuck. I see where I'm supposed to be going. I can see it. Like, I can see this vision. I can see what I'm supposed to be doing. I can see it. But I'm not going to do it. or I can't do it, or I haven't started doing it because of this Seven of Swords. Wondering or worrying about what other people think, or what other people say, or what other people have told you, or what other people believe to be true, and things of that nature. And again, how does that serve you any? How does that serve you? At the end of the day, you're going to always have outside opinions, right? People are going to give you their opinions all the time. What they think, how they feel, how they was raised, so on and so forth. You have to choose what's going to work best for you or not. Can't nobody tell you what's going to work best for you. And even when you look at people's situations, they can be trying to give you some game or give you some knowledge in an area where they have yet to succeed. Do you understand where I'm coming from? So, a person trying to tell you how to make $1 million, but they never made $1 million themselves. A person trying to tell you how to, remove yourself from certain energies or situations, but they have yet to do it themselves. You get what I'm saying? So you just really, you can listen, you can hear them, but you're going to have to pick and choose what's going to work best for you, because what works best for me may not work best for you. And that is what's on the table, right? Like that internal conflict and not being able to really do what it is that you want to do with your life or with yourself, sort of kind of speak, right? Again, you have these visions, you have these ideas on how you probably need to move forward, but it's like, what if? What if all these things go wrong? What if they go wrong, then you find another way and you try something different. But staying stuck, right? Being stagnant, being in this space or this place that you're trying to grow from because you're too busy trying to figure out what somebody else's thoughts are going to be about what you choose to do, it's not going to get you nowhere. It's not. Listen, it's going to keep you where you've been, and that's not where you're trying to be. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So the cards that we're going to clarify, the Five of Wands for sure. Because I want to understand where, I get it. The internal conflict comes from you trying to, not knowing what to do, not knowing if you're supposed to do what's best for you all the time. All the time. You're supposed to do what's best for you all the time. Spirit, can you give us some cards to clarify this Five of Wands? It's just you having to get out of your own way at the beginning and the end of the day, Pisces. Can y'all see those cards flying out, how they fly out? Clarifying the Five of Wands, we have the Queen of Cups, the Princess of Cups, and the Ace of Swords in reverse. So look. Your emotions are always valid. There may be people who don't understand why you feel the way you feel, right? And because they're having so much input telling you well, you shouldn't feel that way, or you shouldn't feel this way, or, making you not want to really express yourself, right? Emotionally. But again, that's not doing you no justice. That's not serving you no real purpose. Unless, how can I describe this? Situations happen like that for you to be able to get back into alignment, for you to understand it's okay for me to feel the way that I feel, right? I'm tired of holding all of this in. I'm tired of having to suppress how I really feel, or the emotions that I'm going through to make sure that other people feel okay, right? It's not necessary. You want to put yourself in a position to where you can freely express yourself, I feel free to be me. And again, with the Princess of Wands, coming out in reverse, it's a clear indicator that that's not what's going on right now, right? So start being more polite to yourself. Start being more kind to yourself. Instead of you thinking I'm tripping or I shouldn't be feeling this way, allow yourself to feel whatever it is that you need to feel, right? Get clear on how it is that you feel so that you can learn how to process those emotions, right? You got to identify what it is that you're feeling before you can actually work towards feeling better, sort of kind of speak. And if y'all haven't noticed yet, based on the collective videos, I be saying sort of kind of speak. And when I say sort of kind of speak, is sort of kind of speak, right? In that way. Spirit, can we clarify the Eight of Swords? Can you give us the card that we need in order for us to clarify the Eight of Swords? The Prince of Cups, the Princess of Wands, but in the upright. I like that because it's really what I just said, right? It's really what I just said. Peeling back the layers of yourself emotionally in order for you to put yourself in a position to do what you want to do, to operate how you want to operate, right? Pay attention to the connections that you have with people, right? Build better partnerships, collaborations. And I'm saying that because the adjustment card comes. So you got the Prince of Cups, the Princess of Wands, and the adjustment card that's clarifying the Eight of Swords in reverse, okay? Pay attention to the relationships that you have with people. There's people who are supportive of who you are and where you're going, right? You probably just have not aligned yourself with those people just yet. But there is people out there that you can build healthy and supportive relationships and partnerships with. Even it may not seem like it thus far because the people that you've been associating yourself with haven't been showing you that. But again, it comes from the standards that you set, right? Like you set the bar to how people deal with you. And if you're not recognizing and realizing how you treating yourself, of course, it's going to reflect in the relationships, the partnerships, the businesses, the business collaborations that you have with people and things of that nature. So again, like you don't have to always just be quiet about how you feel, right? You want to start peeling back the layers to yourself emotionally so that you can figure out, like, why am I being triggered anyway? Why is this making me feel some type of way? Okay, let me figure out how it is that I feel so that I could effectively express what needs to be said or what needs to be, delivered in this conversation or in this situation or, in this relationship or whatever the case may be. Don't overthink it. Like, you ain't got to overthink it. Yeah, you could be like, if I handle this situation in a certain way, it might turn out bad, but it might not, right? And nothing is ever really happening in a bad way. Everything is happening exactly how it needs to, exactly how it's supposed to, in order for you to take whatever you need from that situation, apply it in a certain way, and grow, right? Whatever is happening in the situation, I can guarantee you it's teaching you something. You just have to allow yourself to be taught. Not be afraid. And do what you need to do so that you can operate in your authenticity. That's what we're learning. We're unlearning the things that we have been conditioned to believe in order for us to learn the truth about ourselves and then operate in that, operating in the truth, operating in your truth, whatever that may be for you. And it's okay. Everybody's not going to accept it. But as long as you accept you for who you are, where you stand, where you going, where you been, then nothing else really matters. Then nothing else really matters. Spirit, can we clarify this Seven of Swords? I can't wait to see what these is. The Prince of Disc in reverse. The Three of Cups. The Seven of Wands in reverse, and the Ten of Cups. That's clarifying the Seven of Swords. And the Seven of Swords was the card that was pretty much talking about like the opinions of other people and you allowing them to dictate, how you think about your personal situation, right? At the end, or let me go back, at the beginning or the end of every day, you got to put in the work. Like, you got to put in the work. You got to do, like I said earlier, what's best for you in order for you to become more aware of the abundance that surrounds you. The abundance is there. You just have to tap into it, okay? But again, I sense like the struggle of actually tapping into your emotional fulfillment. This ain't an outside thing because, again, other people can't see how you think, right? They don't understand what's going to make you happy or what success looks like to end or for you. And even if you come and you describe it and you say these things verbally, right? That don't mean that somebody pictures it the same way that you've pictured it. You know what I'm saying? You could be like, success for me includes having a big house. A big house to you may be 2,500 square feet. A big house to them may be 1,300 square feet. You get what I'm saying? So perception is everything. Like, it has to do with a lot. Okay? So instead of putting yourself or keeping yourself in a position to have to go through these internal battles with yourself, right? And then the back and forth battles with other people, choose to start figuring out what makes me happy. What does happiness look like to me? What does success look like to me? Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, what does love look like to me? And things of that nature. Underneath it all, right? Underneath it all, do y'all see that? Underneath it all is the death card. So it's like killing off the old ways or the old things, or maybe even the old people, and then allowing new things to be reborn, right? That's the card of rebirth. So transformation, you know what I'm saying? Like, transform your situation, transmute the energy of your situation, and do what's best for you. Do what's best for you. Can't nobody blame you for that. Like, again, everybody not gonna understand, but it's not for everybody to understand. As long as it makes sense to you, that's perfectly fine. Be okay with that. Be okay with that. So let me get a card. Right now I'm going into the Believe in Your Own Magic Oracle deck to see what we get up out of here. And that's how we are going to close off your reading for today. Again, if you have not yet subscribed to the channel, make sure you do so. You do not want to miss out on these messages, because they are going to be like empowering messages each and every time, unlocking like the things that are in your subconscious mind in order for you to start operating in your truth. We got 2 that came out, so we're going to take both of them. Listen. Be honest with yourself. Be honest with yourself about what you want, about what you feel like you deserve. Just be honest with yourself. You don't have to dim your light because other people don't get it. It's not just that how they think is not your issue. It has absolutely nothing to do with you, right? Stars. I can't make this up. Thank you, Spirit. Thank you for allowing me to be used. Stars. You can manifest your every wish. I feel like that's self-explanatory, right? You can manifest any and everything that you desire. You just got to be willing to put in the necessary action. And sometimes we be like, well, what action am I supposed to put in? Start with you. Start with being honest with yourself, trusting in yourself, believing in yourself, loving on yourself, right? I think this was a good reading, even though I think all readings are good because they open your mind up to different things. But you just got to stop fighting with yourself. You just got to stop fighting with yourself. That internal battle, I want to say is not necessary, but maybe it is very necessary for you to be able to get clear on what it is that you desire to have moving forward. You know, sometimes we go through situations just for that reason, for us to be like, I don't like this. I got to create something better, right? And you have the power to create something better. It's just learning how to transmute the energy around you. Okay? So Pisces, I hope this helps. Until next time, enjoy yourself.